Hey guys, Matt Christine here with Jack from Bleachers at the Made in America Festival. What's going on?
Not much.
Yeah, you excited to be back in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I love Philly so much.
Yeah.
It's like been one of the best places for Bleachers to play so far.
Speaking of that, I wanted to bring that up. You guys were just here in August at the Radio 104.5, one of their summer shows. What was that like?
That was crazy. That was so awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was so cool. So far, we haven't done like everything we've done in Philly has been awesome because it's been like daytime festival stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to come back also and like do like headline shows.
Yeah, especially today with Made in America. It's a very mixed genre.
I love that.
I guess, yeah, it's great because you're going to get a lot of fans who are here for Kings of Leon later in the day, who'll be seeing you, and vice versa, fans that might not come across your music otherwise.
That's something that's nice about festivals in general, is just like the cross-section of culture and music.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I want to ask you about your newly released album. It was much anticipated with your single, Want to Get Better, coming out well before the album. What's that been like so far for you guys?
It's been amazing because like making an album is this very like intense period of like full control. It's like 2 years long, and then releasing it is like this moment where you lose all the control and you put it out there in the world and everyone gets to redefine it and have their own opinions and whatnot. So that's like, it's almost like a giant relief.
It is.
And it's terrifying, but it's mostly wonderful.
It is. It has to be reassuring to see it being received so well. I don't really know if that matters to you as an artist or not. I mean, it's kind of nice to have that.
No, it's wonderful. I mean, if I didn't care, I would just, you know, make records in my basement and not play it for anyone. Like, it's meant to be shared.
Yeah.
And when that process is one of like a lot of connection with people, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to connect with people on it. That's why I make it.
And you spent a lot of time working on it, right? Was it like 2 years? 2 years? What was that process like? Was there more songs that didn't make the cut? Was it?
No, none. I never write like that. But the only songs that are on the album are the ones that made the album.
That's awesome. That's
the only songs I wrote are the ones that made the album. I've never been able to like write a lot and see what happens. It's like,
yeah.
You know, if I don't really like, if I start an idea and it's not really like has that exciting feeling, I just get rid of it quickly. So like everything I worked on is just about perfecting those songs.
Do ideas often merge, or do they just?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, like something that I thought was like, I love taking something that I think is like a huge chorus and making it a bridge and try to beat it with like another chorus.
So, I've seen some live footage of, I think you guys were on Jimmy Kimmel? Yeah, maybe. And you played I Want to Get Better. It was different than the studio version to an extent. It sounded heavier almost. Is that something you intend, or is that just, was that Jimmy Kimmel's fault? Can we blame him, or?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, live is supposed to be different. It's supposed to be a reinterpretation of the music. You would never want people to like pay money to come see your band and just like play.
It sounds like the record.
Yeah, like you want it to be different, and live should be, I think, more intense and more aggressive. So it is heavier, a lot heavier, I would say.
Yeah, and not that that's a bad thing. I noticed that. I like seeing artists who can put on the live show and entertain. On the album, you did a lot of collaborating. Correct? I saw you worked with Yoko Ono. What was that experience like?
That was a wild experience. She was everything you think she'd be.
Yeah.
She was very strange and inspiring and uninhibited, and came in and just like blasted out all these crazy ideas, and you know, just like kind of like got on the mic and really just did her.
That's awesome.
I took it home that night and I started cutting it up and basically built a song out of like these little moments.
That had to be a pretty awesome experience.
It's very surreal.
Was that towards the beginning of the album process or towards the end?
Towards the end. I don't like to think about guests early on.
Yeah.
You never want to write something with a guest in mind. It's more like you look at the album as you're almost done and say, well, is there space to put something in here or not?
Yeah. Awesome. Well, today is going to be a great day. It's very hot. It's going to
really hot.
It's for mid-August. It's going to suck in that regard, but the crowd's going to be great. I'm sure you guys will put on a great show, and check them out now on iTunes, Amazon, all those things.
All those things.
All those things. Buy the album, buy merch, go to a show. Bleachers.
Take care.
Thanks.